You're about to make a trade. Which you do you listen to? Is it get optioning those options? Or let's do a little research. Learn more at finra.org/tradesmart.
When did making plans get this complicated? It's time to streamline with WhatsApp, the secure messaging app that brings the whole group together. Use polls to settle dinner plans. Send event invites and pin messages so no one forgets Mom's 60th. And never miss a meme or milestone. All protected with end-to-end encryption. It's time for WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone. Learn more at whatsapp.com.
This is Optimal Work Daily, How My Best Side Hustle Ever Almost Ended in Court, by Nick Loper of SideHustleNation.com. In 2006, I stumbled upon an amazing little side hustle. I had a theory that an exact match domain would convey authority in the search results, and this was long before I even knew what an exact match domain was. Quick primer. If you're searching in Google for blue widgets, the exact match domain would be bluewidgets.com. Up until late 2012, these domains held an unnatural advantage in the search results. That authority would translate into clicks and sales and profits, I thought. And I was right, at least partially. At the time, New Balance had just released the Model 992, a popular, high-priced running shoe that was the flagship of their lineup. Simple but effective. Amazingly, the domain newbalance992.com was available, so I registered it without a second thought. Why had no one else thought of this? I quickly put together a website to promote the shoes. Looking back, it would be a disservice to even call it a website since it was only one page. I had yet to discover WordPress, so I built this myself using the Yahoo Site Builder software. It was very minimal. That's it. When the price changed, I'd have to update it manually and republish the site. This simple one-page website had no internal navigation, no About Us, no Contact Us, no privacy policy, and almost no content at all. And despite looking like it was designed by a blind third grader, with apologies to the blind third graders, it converted like crazy. What it lacked in substance, it made up for in value. It delivered exactly what searchers were looking for, the best deal on the red-hot New Balance 992 running shoes. I pumped AdWords traffic to this page as hard as I could. I made $15 to $20 on every order, several $1,000s worth in the first few months after launching the site. Things were going so well, in fact, I registered newbalance993.com so I could play the same game whenever they introduced the next model. Come to think of it, this might have been my best side hustle ever. It had a negligible startup cost, took almost no time to build, manage, and maintain, and was consistently profitable from the first days. I was happy, customers were happy, ShoeBuy was happy. It was a win-win-win situation. Cease and desist. But, as you might have guessed, New Balance was not happy. Their lawyers told me so. Cease and desist, the letter said, followed by some scary legalese. According to them, my little one-page site constituted trademark infringement. It was, quote-unquote, confusing customers and damaging their brand. At the time, I didn't really see what the big deal was. I was selling their products, after all, not trashing their reputation or sending people to Nike. I reasoned I bought the domain fair and square, but could be persuaded to sell it to a deep-pocketed corporate giant, for the right price, of course. But whatever visions I had of a big domain sale payday were fleeting. After about 10 minutes of research, it became pretty clear they were 100% in the right, and I was in the wrong. Here I was, thinking I was providing shoe shoppers with a valuable service. Truth is, I was, when it was actually illegal the whole time. Using another company's trademark in a domain name was a no-no. So rather than face the wrath of the 100-year-old company's legal team, I folded. I shut down the site and all the advertising to it. Takeaways. While it was painful to lose such an easy cash cow of a side hustle, my brush with the law taught me an important lesson about doing business online. The lesson was to build your own brand. Real businesses have their own brands, and if you're serious about your side hustle, you'll have one too. It's a longer, harder road for sure, but it's the only way that works long term. Sure, you may be able to game a few bucks off somebody else's brand name for a few months, but then what? My New Balance 992 site lasted 6 months. That was in 2006. How long would it last today? That kind of piggybacking isn't sustainable. Look at the most successful and innovative affiliate businesses. All have built their own standalone brands. Beyond that, there's the matters of pride, integrity, and legacy. Did I really want to be the guy squatting on exact match trademark domains for popular shoes? Seems kind of silly now looking back. You just listened to the post titled, How My Best Side Hustle Ever Almost Ended in Court by Nick Loper of SideHustleNation.com.
When it comes to what your family eats and drinks, you know your choices matter. You're the expert because you know what fits your life. And getting it right starts with good information. That's why America's beverage companies are sharing more information about our ingredients at goodtoknowfacts.org. No spin, no judgments, just the facts straight from the experts for more than 140 beverage ingredients. Visit goodtoknowfacts.org.
So good, so good, so good.
Just in, thousands of winter arrivals at your Nordstrom Rack store. Save up to 70% on coats, slippers, and cashmere from Kate Spade, New York, Vince, UGG, Levi's, and more.
Check out these boots.
They've got the best gifts.
My holiday shopping hack? Join the Nordy Club.
Get an extra 5% off every Rack purchase with your Nordstrom credit card. Plus, buy it online and pick it up in-store the same day for free. Big gifts, big perks. That's why you Rack.
And thank you to Nick for letting us share his post today. Nick retired from corporate America at age 25 and is now a full-time entrepreneur involved in a variety of projects. He's also the host of the podcast The Side Hustle Show, which is for part-time entrepreneurs looking for actionable tips to start or improve their businesses. It's a great podcast to check out, and you can usually find it in the top charts of business in Apple Podcasts. The blog is great too, of course, and you can come by SideHustleNation.com for a lot more and to show your support. Our contributing authors always appreciate that. All right, that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed the post, and I will be back again with you tomorrow to read another post, and that is where your optimal life awaits.